Well, J-Mac, season's been paused and you're busy working.
Yeah, mate, I've picked up the tools, which might surprise a few of the boys at the club. But look, it's at my house here that we're just almost finished the renovation, so I'm just starting to paint the inside of the house. Not a heap else I can do.
So I suppose that is a different side of the story, though, in terms of as soon as work stopped in terms of footy, you're trying to save cash by doing some stuff yourself.
Planned to do a little bit of this anyway, but it was more bits and pieces as I go whenever I could find some time. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I've got a little bit of time on my hands now, so I'm just going to get my hands dirty.
Do you have to get this sort of thing? Does this have to get ticked off by the club or the sports science guys or anything like that?
I wouldn't have thought so. No, I mean I'm just pretty much here by myself, sitting down the side of the house, sanding and filling holes and working the paintbrush. So it's not too strenuous. It's a bit tedious, I'd say, and a bit brain numbing. But full respect to all the painters out there.
How do you view this stand down period?
I think it's just really trying times for everyone. We understand that we're the position we're in. There's footballers and the community at large is probably going through some pretty tough times as well. And we just got to all play a role here. And if that means isolating yourself at your own house painting, well, so be it. But I'd just encourage everyone to take this thing pretty seriously because we'd all love things to go back to the way they were, as quick as we can. Do
you fear that there might not be a season this year, or do you just have an optimistic view?
I've got a little bit of an optimistic view, but we've seen how quickly these things are changing day to day. Literally, what it was 2 days ago is not what it is now, and you saw how quickly it all changed last week. Debating whether we're going to play round one or not, and now all of a sudden we're not playing at all. So, I'd like to think that we're pretty optimistic that there'll be a season, but you just, as I said, you just never know what's going to happen in the next 6 months, let alone in the next 24 hours.
Just one last one on the house. Do you have a deadline? If you sort of made friends with the boss or the project manager here? Have you been yelled at?
I don't have a deadline. He's been pretty impressed with me though. My builder, Ronnie Iskander, he's been really looking after me and sort of lending me his tools where he can because my shed's not that full, I must admit. I'm more of a pen and paper kind of guy, so he's lent me a fair bit, but he's pretty quick to pick up when I'm not doing things right and make sure I get it done properly. What I will say is I am confidently better on the tools than 90% of those Kanga carpentry crew. I reckon I could put a house together much better than them from what I've learnt through going through this experience. And just the way it's all done, I think I've got a bit of an eye for detail, I like to think. So I'd probably say I'm more handy than those blokes anyway.
Perfect. Thanks, bro.
No, thanks, mate.